everyone, Big Game out here, back again with another collection video. So yeah, it's not a very big collection, but I thought I'd show you my PlayStation 5 collection. I've changed the angle up because I wanted to show you the PS5 in action. Yes, but the first game we're going to talk about, Astros Playroom. Now, I'm quite enjoying this. It's bringing back a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of references in there to PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, the Vita, the PSP, all that sort of stuff. Even little accessories I didn't even know existed. They show them all on there. So yeah, it's quite a good little game. You've got to go through worlds and collect stuff. It's pretty easy. I think it's a pretty quick one. You collect like puzzle pieces, and you earn points where you can go and play on a grab machine to actually win prizes to put into your little playroom. So can't really see what's here. Oh no, this is just the main room. The main compartment bits at the back with all the bits in it. With all the, I've got a PS2 and a PS3 so far, and it's a PSP, but it comes up with, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know. Someone will tell me. It's like one of them old style flip phones. But yeah, Astros Playroom comes free with the console as well. So yeah, I've got the Slim. It's all set up over there finally, out of the box. And we're playing it. And I've got a small pile of games. Like I say, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in total. So with Astros Playrooms, there's 3. You've got 18 games. Now, most of these are sealed because I've only just started playing the console. But I've played a couple of them and I'm looking to play all of these. This is what I'm trying to buy. But I'm trying to find some 2-player games. So if you can recommend some, because the idea was I bought 2 controllers so I could play with Kaz. And I've bought a couple more now, but I've only got about 3 or 4 games that are actually 2-player. So yeah, one of them was pretty rubbish we played. But let's get on to it. So the first one I picked up is 8 Doors, Aram's Afterlife Adventure. Now this is supposed to be a little bit like what's called now, Hollow Knight, I believe, for the PS4. So it's a 2D side-scrolling platforming game. Looks a bit fun. Can't really see much on there, but yeah, definitely one I'm gonna have to crack open and play. Now the second one I got here is this is like a strategy survival game. So you're in like the wilderness. You're in the animal kingdom. I believe you play as some sort of animal, and you plant trees with every copy sold. So there you go. It helps the environment as well. But yeah, there's not much on there. Just a picture of a scorpion and a badger on the back, about to go into battle. But yeah, only 1-player game though. Right, the next one I bought was because it was a collector's edition thing, and that is Death's Door, the Ultimate Edition. So this reminds me a bit of like Ico sort of style, that sort of stuff. Astro's having a good chat to himself over there. So yeah, I've not played it yet, but the art book looks good on it. The art style looks my sort of game. So yeah, definitely one I will be playing. And we've got Death or Treat. So this looks like another little platforming style game where you play as some little spooky guy, some little ghost. So yeah, got a loose disc in there, so definitely needs to be played. But it's not an easy task for Scary in this 2D action roguelike hack and slash. There you go. And there's not much to show on the back, but you get to play as this little guy here. Scary. Doesn't look very scary. Looks quite cute. Right, the next one is Dredge. So this is like some sort of strategy game as well, with players like the fishing boat. I think it must have some sort of strategy guide in there, because this thing weighs an absolute ton. But yeah, I don't think it's a very long game. It comes with a Blackstone Key DLC, a soundtrack, a mini art book, a poster and sticker. So there you go. This is the deluxe edition, that's why. So you get all that chucked in for free, because I think this was about £10 cheaper than CX selling it from the game collection. So definitely one I had to pick up. Right, next up we've got Enchanted Portals TS edition. So this is supposed to be some sort of Cuphead rip-off, which is meant to be garbage. But yeah, I do like my little shooting games, so we'll have a little bit of fun on that. Right, one I did play, haven't really got the hang of it yet, is Endzone. So this is more like your traditional like settlers, that sort of stuff, style game, where you're building your little city. Don't think there's anything in there, no. Disc is still in the console, still need to carry on with it. But yeah, you build your little city, you go and collect wood and build an army, and then you go and attack people. So yeah, do you have the will to survive? So yeah, that is World End. This is the Survivor Edition. Right, next one was one I made Ross of by, and that's Fresh Start, and it looks pretty fun. So you basically have a vacuum cleaner and a hose, and you go and clean up the environment. So you suck up all the bricks and garbage, and you water plants and clean down dirt piles. So yeah, it looked pretty fun. It's one I need to give a try. And yeah, let's help the world and save the planet with a nice fresh start. Right, then next we've got Gear Club 2, the Ultimate Edition, or Gear Club 2 Unlimited, the Ultimate Edition. So I only got this because it was £30 in CX and I paid £15 on eBay for it, and it did turn up all complete with the disc. Don't know if it's meant to have like a manual or something in there, but I doubt it. So yeah, it's just a little racing game. It's not going to be no Gran Turismo, is it? But we give it a go. Do like me racers. Right, next we've got In Nightmares, or In Nightmare. So I thought this was a little bit like Little Nightmare 1 and 2, I guess. Look like that sort of style where you're playing as a little kid trying to run around, trying to escape stuff, so you can't really attack anything, you just got to run and hide. So yeah, I thought that was a little bit of a strategy survival game. Right, one I have picked up to play with Kaz is Labyrinth. So this is basically a board game from years ago, and it's actually 1 to 4 player. So yeah, that's why I picked it up. It's not gonna be the best game in the world, but if we get half an hour game every so often out of it, a little board game just to keep us going, and because it's on a console, you can just switch it off. You ain't got to clear everything away. So yeah, definitely worth picking up on a console. Right, another one we got to play together is Let's Sing 2004. So this has got loads on it, and there's loads of downloadable content. There's a little poster thing in there, loads of songs on it. But this is the sort of thing I can see having a lot of DLC that's going to cost you a lot of money. So library with many additional songs via the VIP pass. There you go. So yeah, it's one of them ones behind a paywall, but yeah, hopefully the ones that are actually on it are decent. Although we've only got one mic, I think, so yeah, we're not going to be able to battle against each other or sing together. Right, one we did play together and we couldn't really understand it is Paperman Adventure Delivered. So we started to work it out. There's 4 different characters and they've got different abilities. So you have to try and get the right one to do certain tasks before you can clear each part of the level. But it just seemed very glitchy. I mean, I died a couple of times and it just wouldn't respawn. It was just literally looking up at the sky, like where I just keep respawning and not actually respawning. But yeah, it was pretty cheap. I think it was only about a tenner from the game collection, or £8 might have even been. So we had a bit of fun on it, but I'll probably go for it in 1 player mode and just see if it's just a glitch what happens when you're playing it in multiplayer. Right, then I picked up the Quarry. Again, this was a lot cheaper on the game collection, and I watched YouTube. I watched the first 10 minutes of it and I thought, you know what, it looks like a little bit of a Telltale style game where you've got to make the choices and just move your controller left and right, or hit a few buttons to try and jump and avoid getting hit and whatever else. So yeah, it looked quite fun. It's mainly a video rather than anything else, so like watching a movie. So yeah, but yeah, one for the horror fans out there. I've heard good things about it. I don't think it's that long either, 6 to 8 hours or something. Right, then I got Ratchet and Clank rift apart because everyone loves a good Ratchet and Clank game. I've probably got about 9 or 10 of them on every console so far. I don't know if I've got one on the PS4, yeah. So I've got PS2, 3 and 4. And now I've got one for the PS5, so yeah. Everyone loves a bit of Ratchet and good old Clank. Yeah. Not played it yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be like the others. Just a little bit of platforming, bit of shooting, that sort of stuff. Right. Next one, I have no clue what it is. I paid £5 for it or £6 for it. And that's Recompile. And it just looks like you play as some bloke who just made a light. So, discover a 3D Metroidvania hacking adventure where an AI fights against deletion. Nothing is hardcore. Everything is synthetic and fully explodable. Yeah, so you're playing as a little AI man. But yeah, don't know if it's going to be much fun. And the last game I've got is Stray. Now I recently watched Ross play this and it was a little bit different to what I thought it was going to be. Where I watched some trailers, I actually thought you just like run around as the cat in a human world. I didn't realise like pretty much everyone is dead and turned to robots and the cat is like, they're all scared of this cat for some reason. But yeah, the only thing that tries to get him is the rats, robot rats. But yeah, it looked quite fun. It's one indie game of the year for 2022, so it can't be that bad. Hope you enjoyed Astro chatting all the way through this as well. But yeah, that's Stray. So that is my small collection of PS5 games. So if you can recommend any there, obviously I haven't got any of the big hitters. There's no God of War there, there's no Spider-Man 2, there's no Gran Turismo Sport or whatever it's called. Yeah, so I am planning on getting them, just I'm waiting for them to come down in price a little bit because normally when I pick them up I don't play them straight away. Unless I'm going to buy the game and play it straight away, I'll wait until there's a deal on it or I can get it cheaper like this lot. So yeah, but please do recommend any 2-player games out there you reckon's any good. Nice little fun ones. So yeah, that just leaves me to say thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this small PS5 collection. Now I'm going to go back and carry on playing some of my little buddy here, Astros Playroom, because I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. That's it, Astro. You say bye.